Hey, good morning, everyone. Good morning, ladies. It's Melissa here. I've got my bubblegum sweater on and I'm getting ready to back out to work. So last night, as soon as I got to work, I was like, boom, right to bed and getting up this morning. My planner is a huge help to me. I usually plan my time. I've got a crack phone right now, so if this goes off short, you know why. Um, not ready to buy a phone yet. Went over to Verizon and stuff. Looked around at other phones yesterday. Not ready to buy a phone yet. And so, anyways, I'm back working. I had a good night last night. I get along with most of the time. I get along with just about everybody. I've worked in restaurants for ages. You do get a couple bad apples. Couple bad apples I've had here and there, but for the most part, I get along with people. Um, this just paused. So yeah, last night I was like working and meeting my coworkers, and had an awesome trainer. One of the guys had said to me, "Do you have kids?" I'm like, "I've got five." Another guy, "You've got five kids? Oh my goodness, you animal!" So people just joke around with me. We joke, friendly. One of the guys is like, "Oh my goodness, are you a grandmother?" I'm like, "No," although I'm old enough to have like what, a 10 and 12-year-old. And he's like, "Because if you were a grandmother, I would say you were like one of the best looking grandmothers I have ever seen." So, really friendly people. I don't take things, the wrong way. One of the guys was like, he goes, "What's your husband do for work?" And I was talking to him about it and said, "Well, I'm going through a divorce." And he's like, "I'm so sorry. Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm okay." I'm like, "I'm fine." He's like, "Really?" And I go, "Yeah, it didn't really bother me that much." And I go, "Things happen in life." He's like, "The boss." So, if someone wants to leave you guys, there's nothing you can do. It's their perspective and their problem that they have. So, it's not a reflection of you. So, anyways, have had a great time at work. My other job I'm going to, great time with people over there too. So I enjoy working, and I actually had someone get back to me about working for them. Um, that they did want me to work for them. I have another place that has possibly hours for me too. So here I am yesterday, like, "Oh, well, I'll just stick to two jobs and do my cleaning business." And then I'm like, "Wait a minute, I think you could, if you plan carefully, you could take on another job." So I think it might actually be four or five jobs. And from my reading, I've studied a lot about making money. And they say four or five incomes are really what you want. And it's true. Yesterday I woke up and I had money missing from my account, and it was Verizon that took money. And I called them back and said, "Hey, that money you took without permission." And they're like, "Oh, okay, we made a mistake. We'll give you a $50 credit." And, I had to straighten that out. But luckily, I had money on my other account coming in from my other job. So do make sure you have different streams of income, because if you don't and something happens, you're stuck. Not that I was stuck at all, because I'm just not, but I could have been. I could have been stuck. So after reconsidering things, I'm like, Melissa, you're just so energetic. Um, do it now while you still have the energy. Do it now. Take that extra job again, and work four or five jobs, because I have the time now. And that's one of the things that's really cool in midlife. You have time. Your kids are grown up. Mine, I was an empty nester later in life, like just recently. So take the time for yourself. Just pile up the money, and then you're all set for life. Okay, thanks for joining me, guys.